Beyond every familiar destination, there are new possibilities, waiting a dynamic company, heralding winds of change, reaching out to new horizons. The energy of India, Indian Oil. Enterprising, evolving, expanding, exploring, enriching. And spreading these wings of this dynamic company is Business Development Group of Indian Oil. The Business Development Group initiated the opening up of the overseas subsidiary like Lanka IOC and Indian Oil Mauritius, which are now successful ventures. Moving strategically, leveraging facilities and strengths, creating capabilities and capacity, the Business Development Group has enabled Indian Oil to move beyond its core business of petroleum products. Forging ahead on a well-laid-out roadmap spanning the hydrocarbon value chain through vertical integration, upstream into oil exploration and production, and downstream into petrochemicals and diversification into natural gas marketing and renewable energy. Gas is the fuel of the future. Tapping this business opportunity, Indian Oil has envisioned to become a major player in the domestic natural gas sector with significant presence in the entire supply chain. Augmenting natural gas transmission and distribution infrastructure in the country will be critical in ensuring that market growth meets required shift in energy mix. In this direction, Indian Oil has already taken steps to enhance its share in sourcing, LNG import terminals, pipelines and city gas distribution networks. Indian Oil has co-promoted Petronet LNG with India's first receiving and regasification terminal set up at Dahej and another terminal at Kochi. Being a promoter of Petronet, Indian Oil holds marketing rights for 1/3 of LNG being imported by Petronet on long-term basis at all its present and future terminals. Over the years, Indian Oil has steadily grown its natural gas customer base by leveraging its inherent strengths and widespread reach across the country. Beginning at a modest level, the sales have increased to 3.22 MMTPA, that is 11.58 MMSCMD, with revenue of 15,416 crore rupees for financial year 2013-14. Indian Oil-led joint venture company will be setting up a 5 MMTPA LNG terminal at Ennore at Kamarajar Port, Ennore, on the outskirts of Chennai in Tamil Nadu. Scheduled to be commissioned in the fourth quarter of 2017-2018, the terminal will be expandable to 10 MMTPA in future. In addition, Indian Oil is discussing equity participation as well as planning to book capacities in other LNG terminals being set up in the country to augment its RLNG market share. Indian Oil has successfully partnered Oil India for a 30% stake in Carrizo Oil and Gas's Niobrara shale asset in Colorado, USA for $8.52 million. Indian Oil also signed a deal with Pacific Northwest LNG to buy 10% stake in shale gas assets and a linked LNG project in British Columbia, Canada, for which Indian Oil will be investing $4 billion. An additional 0.7 MMTPA LNG on FOB basis for 20 years has been tied up from Cameron Project, USA, from where delivery is expected to start from the first quarter of 2018. Indian Oil will also be procuring LNG on short-term spot basis, for which master sales purchase agreement discussions are in progress with empaneled suppliers. The 132-kilometer Dadri-Panipat natural gas pipeline is Indian Oil's maiden venture into natural gas transportation. Indian Oil has also entered into partnership with Gujarat State Petroleum Corporation, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited and Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited to lay 3 cross-country pipelines of approximately 4,100 kilometers. Indian Oil has also won the recent bid invited by Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Board for developing Ennore Nagapattinam Tuticorin gas pipeline with spur lines to Bengaluru and Madurai. This pipeline would evacuate the LNG imported at Ennore terminal and would distribute it to various parts in the states of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Puducherry. Indian Oil has pioneered the unique concept of LNG at doorstep, using cryogenic road transportation and storage tanks in India with almost 10 customer sites. The major advantages of LNG at doorstep is that customers who are not located along main trunk pipelines can use natural gas in the form of LNG. Indian Oil operates city gas distribution network in the cities of Agra and Lucknow through its joint venture Green Gas Limited. In addition, authorization for the cities of Allahabad and Chandigarh geographical areas has also been granted to Indian Oil Adani Gas Limited, another joint venture company, and project work has commenced in both. Recently, IOAGPL has also emerged successful in the bidding rounds for the city gas distribution in Ernakulam, Kerala, Manipat, Haryana and Daman. Indian Oil plans to participate aggressively in all future rounds of city gas distribution bidding called by PNGRB. Additionally, Indian Oil also aims to increase its presence in other CGDs through strategic tie-ups wherever such opportunities arise. With a footprint across the entire supply chain, today Indian Oil stands poised on the threshold to consolidate and advance its capacity in natural gas business. Backed by the commitment, unstinted dedication and the professional foresight of its strong manpower, Indian Oil is set to play a far greater role in coming times in natural gas scenario in India. Indian Oil, gas towards green future.